What up, B? So this is wild, and it's wild because I don't do love messages. My team normally doesn't. However, I've thrown 4 different decks with 2 or 3 tosses on each deck for the collective, and this has just been the message. And I wasn't even going to post this, but it's coming on so strong that it has to be for somebody. And I just want to preface this with, this is not here to feed your delusions. Your abuse is not coming back. That's not what we're talking about here. So just if this is for you, all of this will be for you. It's not, you can't pick this one apart. Either this is for you or it's not, and if it's not, that's fine. Best of luck. But so they're talking about somebody having just recently been bridging out of, they're calling it heartburn, but it's the pain that comes with heartache is what they're saying. Now, they're talking about this heartache directly coming, and you are the feminine energy here. At this moment, you are the feminine energy. So they are talking about this young masculine, and not young in age, young in mental maturity, especially, although they delved very deep in the emotional waters is what they're saying. They were young in their mental maturity of not only how to handle your relationship, but a lot of other aspects of self and life altogether. We have the Judgment card out here, but they're talking more about how that you were judged too harshly. They were specifically saying, like, not that somebody judged you wrong, but it is an undertone. It's more that you were judged too harshly. And we had the 2 of Cups right after it, and they're talking about within the relationship. Like, you caught a lot of the flack. You caught a lot of the pushback, a lot of the blowback, a lot of the burdens that wasn't yours, and this directly leads into part of that 5 of Wands, part of that conflict, part of that push-pull that you were delved with while within this relationship. And I feel the need to say it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could also just be a very close partnership or friendship or something like that. But what's interesting is they have the 6 of Wands out here, and they're talking about you overcoming all of this. You overcoming it, and you're out on top. And they're talking about victory here, and you're out on top in more than one way. They're talking about you are no longer triggered or affected in a way that it unseats your current position. And they're being very specific with the words that they're using. It unseats your current position. And they just have you out here in this card, like this 6 of Wands card is you ordained with a bunch of beautiful crown, and you are just strong and powerful. And they're just saying that this is part of what you've cultivated. Now, what's funny is they're flashing back to this masculine. So this masculine, like we said before, was young in the mindset, was a little bit foolish and not mature in the way that they not only thought about you, but thought about the world, thought about others, and were easily swayed by the populace is what they're talking about. You being like that person being easily swayed by others on how not only to view you, but to view other situations in general. And they're just talking about, they're saying the stars have led them back, and they're being very specific to say the stars. So maybe this is something that has happened in the 5D, or people say astral, or in a higher elevational plane, whatever you want to fucking label it. But they're just saying that, like, fate has led them back. This is no coincidence. And I just keep hearing they couldn't have gone anywhere else. That's the only thing I keep hearing is they could have went anywhere they wanted, but they couldn't have gone anywhere else. So it made me feel like every road pointed back to you for whatever reason. So they have this young person transitioning and is now seated after himself going through his own journey is what they're being very specific. Like, this wasn't just that you needed a time apart or something like that. No, he has gone through an episode of his own journey. He has gone through a whole lot of growth, a whole lot of change, and they're just having him out here as the slow, now grounded, because they were saying his thoughts and things were kind of airy, like in the clouds, like he wasn't fully connected, not only in his roots to Gaia, to this existence, to this plane, but he had a different view of both himself and his purpose here. And this is what caused a lot of push and pull on your previous interactions, is what they were saying. So they have him very grounded now. He is a slow-moving, grounded, purposeful type of masculine. And they're just saying that he has been led back to you. And this is directly... He may have had trouble saying something, because when I promise you I was not coughing 5 seconds ago, this might have been a struggle for him to reach back out to you, because the words have escaped him up until now. And they're just talking about this bringing in emotional balance, not only for himself, but for you and between the two of you. 5:35 on our time clock here. We have the Knight of Cups in there. He is going to be the masculine delivering this message. And when it comes in, they're saying it is going to be a flood, because they're using the term hidden in plain sight. So you were something that was hidden in plain sight for him. He was not at the point, they're saying, that he could have acknowledged you for your worth in the moment. And he could have not only not seen himself, but saw the value that you brought to things. And this is where your together story comes. And this is what's really interesting. So the Ace of Cups, they had land directly underneath the Two of Cups. And for whatever reason, even though we talked about the Two of Cups earlier, they are leading me back to that the Ace of Cups is a rekindling of the Two of Cups. Now, they do have you out here as his Queen of Coins. So he was the King of Coins, you are the Queen of Coins, and they're talking about a new rekindling of this relationship, because they're saying it has survived lifetimes. Now, it is not going to be without work, it is not going to be without struggle or strife, it is not going to be without a little bit of they're using all the water analogies, a little bit of troubled waters. And they're just saying it's natural because there's a lot of things unsaid, and that might be what the throat thing was from before. There's a lot of things that have gone unsaid, unspoken about, maybe. And they're just talking about this allows a new beginning. They're being very specific that it is still your choice on what you do and how you receive his, they're calling it an invitation, his invitation to initiate further contact, I guess, or to initiate a new emotional foundation is the word that they're using. So it is entirely up to you. So you are not landlocked here. They want you to receive it with an open heart, because you have truly healed the largest part of this. And they're just saying the next step is this natural coming together is what they're talking about. And they're saying it is a fated bringing back together. But they're saying fate cannot over trump your free will. So should you choose to take a stance, they would have to, 828, they would have to follow your lead. They would have to allow you to choose whatever you want to choose. So they're just reminding you the choice is yours. But like I said, I don't like love messages that often, but they were so strong and this was so particular that we had to do it. So if this fits all of it for you, I'm glad. Bye, B. Okay, I can't make this shit up. I literally just said goodbye, and the Lovers is on the bottom of the deck. You cannot make this up. Okay, bye for real now. I just had to, I felt that we missed it. 9 on the clock, 9, perfect. Okay, bye.